Good morning everyone, welcome back to English. Today we are going to be building on the description of our imaginary world that we started yesterday, and we're going to be writing some expanded noun phrases. To build up these expanded noun phrases, we're going to need to use determiners, two adjectives separated by a comma, the noun, and a prepositional phrase. At the top of this sheet that I've sent you, there are a few different definitions to help you. So determiners are words that limit the noun. These always come before the noun as well. They are things like the, a, one, this, that. For example, I've got the nose. The determiner is the. Okay. Next, nouns, a thing, person, place, or idea. You should be familiar with these. Adjectives, again, this is a bit of recap from last week. Adjectives are a word which describes or modifies a noun. Lastly, we've got prepositional phrases, a phrase that begins with a preposition and adds more detail about the noun. The preposition we're going to be focusing on today is with, but you could also use words such as under, over, with, who, or that. So first of all, you could use this sheet, or if you don't have a printer, that's fine. Just remember these categories across the top. The first thing you're going to do is take an idea from your sheet that you did yesterday. So I'm going to start with palm trees, and I'm going to fill that in this box just here. Next, you are going to choose a determiner. So I'm going to use the for the palm trees. I'm just writing that determiner in the box, nothing else. Next, we're going to move on to our adjectives. I need to have two adjectives to describe the palm trees. I would like one of my adjectives to be enormous. I'm then going to separate both adjectives with a small comma. Whenever you have more than one adjective, it's like a list, you need to separate each of them with a comma. So enormous, towering. And then we're going to fill in the noun. That's probably going to be the same as what you've written here, but just check that it is a thing, person, place, or idea. Okay. The last thing that we need to do is fill in the prepositional phrase. I said I'm going to start my prepositional phrase with the preposition with. So I've got the enormous towering palm trees with emerald green leaves. This prepositional phrase adds more information about the noun. I don't need to use a capital letter at the start or a full stop at the end today because this is just a phrase. It is not a full sentence. I don't have a verb in there. We're going to be turning these into full sentences later in the week. Let's go through another example together. For my next idea, I'm going to take the idea I thought of as the breeze. Okay, so again, I'm going to write that in here just to remind myself. And this time I'm going to use a different determiner. This time I'm going to take the determiner a breeze. Now I'm going to think about what is appropriate. I am on a tropical island. This isn't a big rough storm. It is not going to be a strong gale. This is a gentle breeze. In fact, I could use gentle as one of my adjectives. The other adjective I'm going to use is warm. I need a comma to separate the two adjectives, and then my next adjective, gentle. Next, I need my noun, breeze. And then I'm going to extend with my prepositional phrase. So a warm, gentle breeze, which whispered softly in my ear. Okay, there you go. So my next one is a warm, gentle breeze, which whispered softly in my ear. Have a go on your own now. Can you come up with some expanded noun phrases to describe the imaginary world you go into when you step through your wardrobe?